Today, we're kicking off the year by taking a look at the games coming out in January that have caught my attention the most. Since I've always been a huge fan of the indie scene, most of these titles are indie gems, but there are also some bigger, more ambitious projects in the mix. Final Fantasy is an action RPG where you play as an adventurer from another planet who crash lands on the continent of Votland. From that moment, your journey begins in a world threatened by dark shadows, full of battles, puzzles, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Combat is one of the game's biggest strengths. You can choose between different classes like Berserker, Ranger, Chronomage, or Assassin, and each one has its own deep skill tree. This lets you build your character exactly how you want, mixing abilities to match your playstyle. Whether you want a tough challenge or a more relaxed experience, the game offers multiple difficulty options to fit your mood. Exploration is just as important as fighting. The game features 9 large, handcrafted dungeons packed with puzzles, hidden paths, secret chests, and clever mechanisms. Progressing isn't just about strength, but also about using your brain and the abilities you unlock along the way, giving a strong sense of discovery. There's also a light but rewarding progression system. Enemies drop gear with different rarities, and materials can be used to craft equipment, add gems, or brew potions. A special system called the Magic Belt lets you slot cards that grant powerful bonuses, allowing even more customization and strategy. On top of that, you're never truly alone. You can travel with pets that help you in combat or exploration. And by completing quests for the people of Votland, you'll unlock rewards, hidden features, and learn more about the world's story and culture. Big Hops is a 3D action-adventure platformer focused on movement, creativity, and exploration. You play as Hop, a young frog who's been kidnapped by a strange spirit and just wants to get back home. To do that, you'll need to explore different worlds and collect airship parts, uncovering stories and mysteries along the way. The game puts a huge focus on movement. You can run, climb, wall run, slide, swing, grind rails, and combine all these actions to move freely through the world. One of the most unique mechanics is Hop's Frog Tongue, which works as a tool for combat, traversal, and puzzles. You can pull objects, swing across gaps, activate switches, and interact with the environment in creative ways. Another key feature is the veggie system. By finding and using different vegetables, you can create your own paths through levels, like bounce pads, vines, platforms, or swing points. Exploration is rewarded with collectibles that actually matter, letting you upgrade your backpack, unlock abilities, customize Hop, and discover secrets. Big Hops is a colorful, playful game that mixes classic 3D platforming with modern freedom and creativity, encouraging players to experiment and explore at their own pace. Even though I'm not usually a huge fan of Metroidvania games, I always like to give them a try, hoping to find one that can change my mind about the genre. The Perfect Pencil is one of those games that grabbed my attention. It's a surreal action platformer that tells a story about personal growth and the psychology of fear. You play as John, who awakens in a bizarre, hand-drawn world filled with strange landscapes, peculiar characters, and secrets hiding around every corner. What makes this game special is John's unique ability to analyze the environment, uncover hidden details about NPCs, objects, and the world itself, giving you layers of lore to explore and mysteries to solve. The game encourages you to carve your own path, making choices that affect how you experience both light and darkness. Along the way, you'll face tense boss battles, unsettling manifestations that symbolize different elements of the human psyche. Some of these encounters may even make you question reality. But taking risks is essential if you want to survive and grow stronger. With side quests, hidden secrets, and surreal environments that are both dark and comforting, The Perfect Pencil is a journey that challenges not just your skills, but your perspective. Even if you, like me, usually avoid Metroidvanias, this one might just make you rethink the genre. At first glance, Cassette Boy looks like a simple 2D pixel art world, but it's actually a fully 3D structure just waiting to be explored. By rotating the map, you can discover surprises hidden from your first perspective and uncover paths you might have missed. The puzzles are all about perspective. What you don't see simply doesn't exist. You'll need to move obstacles, reveal hidden routes, and think creatively to solve challenges as you journey forward. But it's not all puzzles. Combat is just as important. You'll pick up swords, bows, and other gear to face off against monsters and powerful bosses. Each encounter tests both your strategy and reflexes, making every battle feel engaging and rewarding. Along the way, you'll meet a variety of mysterious characters whose stories, conversations, and quirks add depth and charm to your adventure. Finding new weapons and equipment will also expand your options, letting you explore and fight in new ways. Don't Stop Girl Pop is a wild, fast-paced shooter that combines classic boomer shooter fun with modern movement mechanics. The faster you go, the more damage you deal, and the more you heal. Wave hopping, ground slams, dashes, and double jumps let you move with precision and flow, keeping every fight exciting and fluid. Combat is dynamic and deep. Guns with alternative fire modes interact in surprising ways, creating magical moments of chaos and strategy. Your goal? Save your world from Tigris Nix, a mining corporation trying to drain the planet of the love, a life-giving force. Every enemy you defeat returns love to the environment and brings you one step closer to victory. And it's not just about action. You can express yourself while fighting. Decorate your guns and armor with fabrics, ornaments, butterflies, even go full pink chrome to dominate the battlefield in style. Don't Stop Girl Pop is all about speed, creativity, and having fun while saving your world in the most dazzling way possible. Gambler's Table all about flipping coins and watching your empire grow. And it's part of my obsession with incremental games. Click on coins to toss and flip them. And when they land on their dollar side, you earn sweet, sweet cash. Use your winnings to buy more and better coins, so you can flip even more at once. Upgrades boost your earnings, letting your coins flood the table and your income flood your pockets. If you're tired of clicking, you can hire little helpers to automate the flipping for you. They never complain, never question, and can be upgraded to become faster, stronger, and smarter. Or just dressed up in funny hats for style. The game also lets you unlock talents that completely change your strategy. New coin types, stronger helpers, even divine intervention can shake up your gameplay. You can even sacrifice your progress to rise to something greater, keeping the loop fresh and addictive. And don't worry if a coin lands on its skull side. You'll earn skull tokens instead, which can be used at capsule machines for unique customizations. From fearsome bunny armies to underwater-themed helpers or rare golden and rainbow hats, you can make your coin empire truly your own. With every flip, upgrade, and customization, this incremental world keeps pulling you back in. And it's no wonder it's part of my personal obsession with these types of games. Escape from Ever After is a hilarious and clever adventure RPG inspired by the classic Paper Mario games, where storybook characters fight back against corporate greed. You play as Flint Buckler, a classic fairy tale adventurer who returns to his nemesis Tinder's castle, only to find it has been turned into corporate offices full of coffee-sipping, report-filing drones. To take back the storybooks, Flint has no choice but to team up with Tinder and climb the corporate ladder from the inside. Explore colorful storybook worlds filled with quirky characters, hidden secrets, and constantly changing challenges. One moment you're facing Lovecraftian horrors while solving a noir mystery, the next you're stopping villainous versions of the Three Little Pigs from bulldozing a fairy tale forest for profit. Combat is fun, fast-paced, and turn-based, letting you use action commands to finish foes in style. Build your party, equip unique skills, and upgrade your characters as you experiment with different strategies. Along the way, engage in office banter, help your storybook co-workers, and even decorate your office as you climb the corporate ladder. Dune Crawl is a thrilling open-world action adventure where you and up to 3 friends explore vast desert landscapes on a gigantic crab crawler. Dive into a world full of danger and discovery as you battle the jar-headed vassals, survive swarms of wild bugs, explore oasis islands, and tackle devious dungeons, all to help your fellow Paloi pilgrims fight back against the ceramicist invasion. You can adventure solo with a helpful ghostly companion, or team up with friends in local or online co-op for a chaotic and exciting journey. Navigate your massive dune crawler through deserts, visit dozens of islands, uncover secret dungeons, and collect loot to power up your arsenal. Unlock masks, tunics, talismans, and devastating weapons like the bazooka or acid harpoon. And customize your crawler with spikes, guided torpedoes, or even a fun new paint job. Combat is epic and versatile. Man the cannons, repair your crawler on the fly, launch daring boarding attacks, or hop off and fight on foot with swords, explosives, and the deadly local wildlife. You can also ride giant beetles, scorpions, or armored ball bugs to smash through enemies and explore in style. Cairn puts you in the shoes of pro climber Ava, challenging you to conquer Mount Kami, a summit no one has ever reached. With realistic climbing physics, you'll need to carefully choose each handhold and foothold, manage your posture and balance, and constantly adapt, because one wrong move could send you tumbling down. The game gives you total freedom to explore the mountain. Plan your route from the ground, solve problems on the wall, and decide how far you're willing to go to achieve your dream. Each wall feels like a boss fight, testing your patience, skill, and strategy. You can adjust the difficulty to suit your playstyle, whether you want a hardcore challenge or a more relaxed climb. Survival is key. Manage pitons, chalk, and finger tape, but also food, water, and medicine. Set up bivouacs, explore hidden paths, and gather resources to make it to the top. Along the way, meet unexpected companions, uncover the mountain's history, and experience a story shaped by your choices. Created by the award-winning indie team behind Fury and Haven, Cairn is a breathtaking climbing adventure that blends intense challenge with emotional storytelling. Kotama and Academy Citadel is a 3D action Metroidvania that blends fast-paced combat, fluid-based movement, and a mysterious academy city where strength rules above all. You step into the shoes of Kotama, charming yet enigmatic exchange student, and explore the sprawling Carmel Academy Citadel. Your goal? Grow stronger, face formidable rivals, and climb the ranks to become the legendary Carmel Star. The Academy itself is a layered, interconnected city full of surreal landscapes that mix reality and sci-fi. As Kotama, you'll use fluid-based abilities to navigate obstacles, evade traps, collect items, unlock upgrades, and discover new skills that will help you ascend. Every corner of the Citadel holds secrets, challenges, and paths that reward curiosity. Combat in Kotama is all about timing, control, and strategy. You'll face dozens of unique enemies and powerful rivals, dodging swiftly, breaking detonation points, and using your special fluid detonation ability to turn the tide of battle. Activate Mind Acceleration mode to seize openings and crush opponents decisively. You can customize your combat style with different weapons, skills, and memo cards, giving you the freedom to tackle challenges in your own way. Beyond fighting, the Academy is alive with captivating students and allies. Helping them, uncovering their stories, and earning their loyalty can influence your journey and even the final outcome of your rise to Carmel Star. On top of that, a century-old conspiracy lies beneath the Citadel's surface. Using Kotama's Time Rewind ability, you can revisit areas, solve temporal puzzles, and uncover the secrets of your own origins. Mio, Memories in Orbit is a mesmerizing Metroidvania that plunges you into a decaying, intertwined world full of secrets, beauty, and danger. You play as Mio, a nimble robot with extraordinary abilities, who wakes up aboard the vessel, a massive spaceship drifting silently through space. Once a technological marvel, the vessel now lies in ruins, overgrown with lush vegetation and rogue machines. Abandoned after its AI caretakers, the Pearls, mysteriously stopped functioning. Your mission is to explore this vast, interconnected world, revive the vessel's lost memories, and uncover your true past and destiny. Along the way, you'll repair damaged robots, interact with the environment, and discover countless hidden pathways that reveal the history and secrets of the Ark. Every corner holds something new, from subtle story details to game-changing abilities. Movement and precision are key. Mio can climb walls like a spider, glide through the air, and use a grappling hook to traverse complex terrain. Timing, rhythm, and skill are essential as you flow through the vessel's massive labyrinth, where every environment feels alive with ecosystems, architecture, and dangers. Combat is deep and strategic. Face over 30 enemy types and 15 powerful guardian bosses, each with unique behaviors and attacks. Use Mio's versatile arsenal, projectiles, grappling maneuvers, decoy clones, and customize your abilities with modifiers scavenged from enemies. The vessel's world is breathtaking, inspired by comics, paintings, and anime, with a dynamic soundtrack blending lo-fi beats and choral melodies that immerse you fully into the adventure. Exploration, combat, and story are seamlessly intertwined, creating a rich, captivating experience for players who love discovery, challenge, and narrative depth. I've tried playing the first Code Vein twice, but I never really managed to get into it. Still, I've always loved the idea of an anime-style Souls-like, so I'm hoping this next installment might finally change my mind. Code Vein 2 takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where humans and revenants once coexisted peacefully until the sudden appearance of the lunar Rapaces. This mysterious event transforms revenants into mindless monsters known as horrors. As a revenant hunter, you'll team up with Lou, a girl who can manipulate time, to travel to the past and prevent the inevitable collapse of the world. The story spans both present and past, letting you alter the fate of key characters, uncover lost histories, and reveal hidden truths about the world. Along the way, you'll face intense, adrenaline-fueled battles. Success depends on reading enemy moves, mastering your arsenal, and adapting your strategies in the heat of combat. The game introduces a unique battle system where you drain blood from enemies to unleash powerful skills. With the new build system, you can customize weapons and abilities to match your preferred playstyle. You won't be alone. Your partners each bring unique skills, enhancing your abilities and shaping the story as you progress. For someone like me, who's always loved the idea of a Souls-like with an anime twist, Code Vein 2 looks like it could finally deliver the experience I've been hoping for, combining challenging combat, deep customization, and a story that spans time itself. And finally, we have I Hate This Place, is an isometric, craft-based survival horror game that drops you into a cursed land full of reality-bending nightmares and terrifying creatures that thrive in the dark. To survive, you'll need to scavenge, build, sneak, and fight your way through every challenge this world throws at you. Every corner of Rutherford Ranch is filled with danger. You'll explore haunted forests, derelict towns, and infested bunkers while gathering vital resources. Craft essential gear, upgrade your campsite, and rebuild outposts so you have safe places to hide when the horrors come. The world changes with a dynamic day-night cycle. During the day, you can explore, scavenge, and prepare. But when night falls, the real nightmares awaken. Enemies become stronger, more aggressive, and the landscape turns deadly, forcing you to rely on stealth, strategy, and clever use of the environment. Sometimes, your best option is to find shelter and wait for daylight to return. Visually, the game is inspired by the award-nominated comic series by Kyle Starks and Artyom Topolin. It bursts with bold colors, a punchy retro comic book style, and a heavy dose of 80s flair. The result is a unique blend of horror, dark humor, and just the right touch of camp and gore, where unsettling dread meets stylized charm. And those were the titles I'm most excited about coming out in January. There's honestly a ton, and of course I won't be able to play them all. But that's exactly what a backlog is for. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments which ones you're planning to play, and thanks so much for watching.